Water is the key to life. Refreshing. Water is an amazing molecule and makes up most of the earth and most of humans. There are scientific molecular reasons why water is the best, and humans are water and have their own water cycle, and water is an extraordinary biochemical. Because of my research on the topic, knowledge of chemistry, and history of hydration, I am happy to teach you all about water. Yes, we shall begin with the molecule of water, and the molecular formula for water is H2O. One molecule of water has 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen atom, and 2 covalent bonds. Hydrogen is the first element on the periodic table. Oxygen is the 8th element on the periodic table. The official name is dihydrogen monoxide because there are 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom per 1 molecule of water. And water is a polar molecule because oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen. So a covalent bond is made up of 2 electrons, and oxygen pulls these electrons stronger than hydrogen does, and this creates a partial negative charge on the oxygen portion of water molecules and a partial positive charge on the hydrogen atoms of water molecules. And this is why water, or H2O, is cohesive, because water is attracted to water. You have a cup of water and you can fill the cup up slightly higher than the rim of the cup because water is attracted to itself to prevent the cup from overflowing because of the cohesiveness of water. And my next point is that we're all water and have our own water cycle. Yes, people are water. And on average, 60% of an adult's body weight is water, according to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health from 2021. Of the 60%, 66% is intracellular fluid, so that is water inside the cell, and then 34% is extracellular fluid, so that is water outside of cells, according to Helmenstein 2020. Water weight depends on one's gender, age, and hydration status. And to add, everyone's brain is mostly water too. And some roles of water in the body are that water regulates body temperature, moistens tissues in the eyes, nose, and mouth, protects organs, carries nutrients and oxygen throughout the body, lubricates joints, flushes waste products, and dissolves minerals and nutrients. And people have their own water cycle. The cycle begins with drinking water. My apologies. The roles of water is a reference from Bergen 2022. And yes, people have their own water cycle, and this cycle obviously begins with drinking water, and you should drink half a gallon to a gallon of water every day, according to the Cleveland Clinic 2021. Water travels from the mouth to the esophagus to the stomach to the small intestines, where water is absorbed into the circulatory system. After a while, water goes to the kidneys to filter the water and dissolve waste for excretion. Water can be peed out, cried out, sweated out, or breathed out. So it is understood that people are water. And we should also understand water's role as a biochemical. Water is a solvent or liquid medium that a lot of other biochemicals are dissolved in. Water is known as the universal solvent. And water is super important for the science of metabolism. And a metabolism is a combination of chemical reactions occurring in an individual. In these reactions, the solvent is H2O. An example of this is the process of glycolysis, and glycolysis is the first step of cellular respiration. With this, glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm, And like we mentioned earlier, 66% of water is intracellular fluid, and most of the intracellular fluid is cytoplasm, and most of the intracellular fluid is water. Most of cytoplasm is water. So glycolysis occurring in the cytoplasm means that glycolysis is occurring in water. Water is the solvent. And cellular respiration, like we said, glycolysis is the first step of cellular respiration. There's 2 more steps to cellular respiration, general steps. We're not going to talk about those today. Though cellular respiration produces water as a product. And water is necessary for minerals and nutrients to be absorbed and transported through the body, because one's blood is mostly water. Blood is responsible for carrying oxygen and nutrients to organs and cells. And nutrients and oxygen dissolve in the blood because water is present. These nutrients and oxygen can dissolve in blood because blood is mostly water. And water is known and among scientists as the universal solvent is water. And I did not explain why water has no calories and why water has no taste, though we still learned about water. And water is a magical molecule humans can't live without. Water is polar. Water is dihydrogen monoxide. Water is H2O. Water is water. Everyone is water. And everyone has a water cycle, and water is the most important biochemical. Everyone on Earth is water. And water is H2O. Thank you.